Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to the video, and today we're here for another weather breakdown. Now we got a lot of stuff to talk about, including some extreme temperature swings that are coming in, another round of severe storms coming, and a lot of tropical activity. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off with the SPC outlook for today, where we have no marginal risks of severe weather. Moving on to tomorrow, where we have a marginal risk of severe weather across portions of the southeastern United States here. This is going to extend all the way down from Jacksonville, almost back up to Wilmington, and it does include Charlotte. So let's go ahead and break down the threats that this brings. Now, starting off with the tornado threat for tomorrow, we do not have a risk of tornadoes, so that's a good thing. However, damaging wind threat is a little bit more concerning. We have a 5% risk of wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher there in our marginal risk tomorrow. So if you're in the South Carolina, Southern North Carolina, Eastern Georgia, or extreme Northeast Florida region tomorrow, look out for some damaging wind gusts. Tomorrow, we have no hail threat. We do have a hail threat now. Whenever I looked last, we didn't, but now we have a 5% risk of hail of 1 inch or larger here from Savannah back up to Charlotte. So hail is a threat as well tomorrow, I guess, here. Moving on to Saturday, we have no thunderstorms forecast. So let's go ahead and move on to the National Hurricane Center here, where we have Tropical Storm Tammy, but we're going to break that down more later. Eastern Pacific, we have Hurricane Norma, but we're going to break that down more in a minute. And then we have a disturbance that has an 80% chance to form the next 7 days and a 50% chance to form the next 48 hours. That isn't going to form soon, and I think it's just going to be a fish storm most likely. So I don't think this is something we really need to worry about. Maybe extreme southwestern Mexico needs to watch out, but I don't think it's a big deal as of right now, at least until it forms. Central Pacific, nothing new. So let's go ahead and move on to the tracks for Tammy and Norma. Tammy is currently a 60-mile-per-hour storm here that is pretty much making landfall right now in the Lesser Antilles, bringing some extremely heavy downpours in some of these areas, some damaging wind gusts, and even some high waves. So we really need to be looking out here in this region, because it is only going to get worse, unfortunately. By the time it kind of officially makes landfall, it'll be about a 70-mile-per-hour storm with gusts up to 80, 85. So this is going to be really bad. And then once it gets up north a little bit more here, so for the northern Lesser Antilles, we're going to have a Category 1 hurricane on our hands. So this is no longer just a tropical storm impact, but a hurricane impact. So we've really got to look out for this, okay? This is a pretty big deal, and it's going to be for the next few days. Tropical storm / Hurricane Tammy will then head off to the north and the east, and we don't know what it's going to do next. But as of right now, it's just going to, it's going to be like this for a while, okay? It's going to be affecting the Lesser Antilles, and we don't know what it's going to do next. Next up, we have Hurricane Norma here. Hurricane Norma is a Category 4, okay? This is not a joke anymore. This is a 130-mile-per-hour storm, gusts up to 150, 155. This is going to head north and luckily weaken, but then make impact on southern Baja, California, and then take a big turn east here towards Durango, Sinaloa. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. But in this whole region here, you're going to be under the threat for a hurricane as well. Category 1, most likely around southern Baja, California, maybe some wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour. So we really got to look out for this too. And as of right now, it is a Category 4, so you might even be feeling some effects here in extreme west central Mexico, like right along the coast, because this thing is strong. It got way stronger than we expected it to, and it will remain a Category 4 hurricane for a little bit longer. Anyway, Climate Prediction Center 6 to 10 day temperature outlook here. That's for October 25th to October 29th. We have a huge area here that has a 70 to 80% chance to see below average temperatures from that time frame here. That's going to be in portions of northeast Montana and northwest North Dakota. So it's going to feel really like winter here in the western upper Midwest as well as the Northwest, okay? So we are going to see some snow from this, and we could see temperatures potentially very isolated portions down into single digits in October. That is insane. That is well below average for this time of year, even in Montana and North Dakota. So look out for that. And then here in the eastern United States, we have an area that's going to have a 60 to 70% chance to see above average temperatures in the deep south and the southeastern United States, going into the Ohio Valley and the Mid-Atlantic region here in the red, so look out for that. 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook here. We have two large areas that have a 50 to 60% chance to see above average precipitation. One is going to be here in the south central U.S., kind of going into the north central U.S., and then the other one's going to be up here in the upper western Midwest and portions of the Northwest, so look out for that. We also have a 40 to 50% chance to see below average precipitation in the darkest shade of brown there in extreme northwestern Washington, so look out for that. But moving on to the 8 to 14 day outlooks here, 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, we have an area, actually two areas, one down in here in the deep south that has a 50 to 60% chance to see above average temperatures from the 27th to the 2nd, so look out for that. And the other one is going to be here in extreme west central California, just in the dark orange shade there. So look out for that. And then we have an area that has a pretty good chance, a 60 to 70% chance to see below average temperatures here, now kind of moving more into the upper western Midwest, but still staying in the northwest here from the 27th to the 2nd. That has a below average chance to see temperature, or a chance to see below average temperatures. And it's going to be pretty brutal still, okay? It's going to move more eastward here, kind of into the upper Midwest, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota. You're under the direct impact for this thing, so look out. 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook here. We do not have anything that's really that dramatic. We do have a 40 to 50% chance to see below average precipitation here in southern bits of Texas, but that's literally it. We have no below average chances for precipitation. So yeah, we are good to go for right now. Watches, warnings, and advisories. Heat advisories scattered across the west coast here. Temperatures in the triple digits, up to 100 degrees. It's funny, we have temperatures in the single digits here, only a few hundred miles away, and then over here we have temperatures in the triple digits. But other than that, very calm right now, actually. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.